Hello, Eternal Life fans. In today's video, I want to talk about a very important idea. This is an eternal life strategy that has helped me personally. I think this is one of the most important things you could be doing for your eternal life if you want to live forever. And that is having self-esteem. We need to have self-esteem in order to love ourselves. Loving yourself is very important if you want to live forever. Because if you love yourself, then your lifestyle and your actions are going to reflect that self-love. People who love themselves are more likely to live a very healthy lifestyle. Because if you love yourself, why would you put yourself in danger? Why would you risk your eternal life? If you understand that your eternal life is the most important thing you have, then you would never risk your eternal life. And people who love themselves are more likely to have that understanding. Because when you love yourself, you perceive yourself to be valuable. And you perceive your life to be valuable, something you want to protect. It's the people who hate themselves who are more likely to engage in very dangerous behaviors, go to risky parties and do drugs and have promiscuous sex and expose themselves to all kinds of dangers. Because they lack self-esteem. They lack self-love. Now, a lot of people have a very hard time having self-esteem. So if you're one of these people who have a hard time with self-love, here's what you need to do. You need to be the kind of person that you can genuinely love. Like when you look in the mirror, you have to genuinely love the person that you see. And in order to do that, you need to feel like you're valuable. You need to feel like you're doing something valuable. And that's how you're going to build self-esteem. So you need to follow your passion. Helping people is one thing that will build your self-esteem. Because when you're helping people, you naturally feel valuable. Like, wow, I'm doing something good in the world. I'm helping people. That will build your self-esteem. Then you'll have a much easier time loving yourself. Now, a lot of people, when trying to build their self-esteem, they'll focus on very superficial things like looking pretty or having a lot of money or something like that. That can help build your self-esteem, but ultimately, it's not enough because we know these sort of superficial things don't really make us valuable. To really love yourself, you need to pursue something that is deeper, very, very meaningful. Something that you feel like you were put on this earth to do. And I don't really mean that we were put on this earth to do anything. I mean, I'm an atheist. But you need to do something that you feel like not many other people in the world could do it. Where it's kind of like a rare ability, like that you need to do it. Because if you don't do it, no one else is going to do it. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about that you need to be pursuing. Something more special.
By making whatever weird thing pops into our heads. All of you have the ability inside of you to be a groundbreaker. And I mean literally. Break the ground. Peel up the pieces. Tear apart your walls. Build things only you could build.
But the ultimate point here is what I'm getting at is that I think that people are more responsible than we sometimes might assume. They're more responsible for having low self-esteem. A lot of times people have low self-esteem because they are not living up to their true potential. They are not making themselves a valuable person. Like they're not doing what they know they should be doing. For instance, a lot of people will work a dead-end job. They're not really following their passion, and that's why they have a low self-esteem. Because they feel useless. They feel just like a waste of space. Maybe they're a couch potato. Maybe they're just indulging in hedonistic activities and having fun or playing video games, or they're just wasting their life. And when you're wasting your life, you're not going to be able to have high self-esteem. If you're wasting your life, you're not going to be able to love yourself. Truly.
Some people have no willpower, no brains, no vision. They just drift through life like lumps of crap.
What is she talking about?
And you have all those things. You're just afraid to use them. Don't be. You say you're not a loser, Billy Madison. So win.
And here's the thing. We cannot fool ourselves. You know what you're doing wrong. You know if you're not living up to your potential. You know if you're wasting your life. You can't fool yourself. So what I'm saying is if you want to really love yourself, you have to excel and be like the best person you can be. You have to be, aim for that goal of being a practically perfect person. A perfect person like Mary Poppins. This is what's going to help you if you want to live forever. This is just something I wanted to share with you guys because it's really helped me. My self-esteem is something I had to build for myself. Our self-esteem is something that we're responsible for. We have to build our self-esteem by living an excellent life, by striving for greatness. That's how you're going to have self-esteem. And that's when you're going to be able to look in the mirror, truly love yourself. And once you do that, your lifestyle, your actions, your whole eternal life strategy is going to reflect that self-love. And you're going to have a much better chance of living forever. Because those people who love themselves, I totally love myself. It's because I feel like I've earned that self-love. Self-love, self-esteem is something you have to earn for yourself. So do it. Go out there, do something good, help people, and once you're really pursuing your talents, your strong points in life, you're going to have a much easier time loving yourself. A lot of people have low self-esteem because they feel guilty about something. They are doing things in their life that they know they shouldn't be doing. And when you're a sucky person, when you're doing bad things, if you're being immoral or unethical, if you're disobeying your own conscience, then how do you expect to love yourself? You're not going to be able to love yourself if you don't even obey your own conscience, if you don't do what you think you should be doing in life, if you don't pursue greatness and excellence and strive for perfection, you're not going to be able to love yourself. And this is one of the huge lies in the world. We're always told that we should just accept ourselves the way we are. That doesn't work. You won't be able to truly love yourself unless you fix your flaws. Because like I said, we cannot fool ourselves. If you look in the mirror, you know your faults. You're going to have a very hard time loving yourself if you know deep down that you're not doing your best. So accepting yourself with all your flaws and your faults, that won't work. And now in our culture, everyone wants to be a special snowflake. We have this special snowflake syndrome going around. But you can't fool yourself into thinking you're a special snowflake if you know you're not a special snowflake. So actually go out there and make yourself a real special snowflake with hard work.
Well, what the heck? I went and did my best, and my God, I really tasted something swell. And for a moment, why, I even touched the sky, and at least I left some stories they can tell. I did.
So go out there and be a perfectionist. Excel at something that you think is your special talent. Find your talent. That's the key to self-esteem. Finding your talent and putting yourself to use.
Because the only thing anyone needs to be special is to believe that you can be. I know that sounds like a cat poster, but it's true. Look at what you did when you believed you were special. You just need to believe it some more.
But how can I just decide to believe that I'm special when I'm not?
Because the world depends on it.
So mindset does have a lot to do with improving your self-esteem. It certainly helps to have a little faith that you can actually do great things. That's the mindset you need to start from. Try to believe that you can really do something amazing, like that you can be a real asset in the world, a real valuable, special person.
And for the first time since I don't remember when, I felt just like my old bony self again. And I jerk the Pumpkin King. That's right. I am the Pumpkin King.
And the last thing that needs to be said on this topic, the whole point of being special, the whole point of having self-esteem and loving yourself, this is all to increase your chances of living forever. It's a tool for the purpose of living forever. And all of this means nothing if you don't get to live forever. It's pointless to be special or to have good self-esteem or to love yourself if you end up dead. If you don't get to live forever, everything is meaningless.
Robots, bring me the sword of exact zero.
Yes, Lord Business.
Must be weird. 1 minute, you're the most special person in the universe. The next minute, you're nobody.
So that's the ultimate point, is that all of this is just to help increase your chances of living forever. So that's it. I hope this video inspired you, and may you live forever, and may you love yourself truly.